Hi guys, so I'm recording on my new iPhone, so it's nice to have a camera on my phone so I can record these easier rather than take out my camera that's a little heavy for when I'm not feeling very well. Alright, I wanted to discuss my last vlog. I was just kind of ranting about some of my fears I was having. I wanted to let you guys know it wasn't based on any of the people in my life putting pressure on me, not being supportive. I've been very, very lucky. It's just, you have those days my mind takes over and I let my fears get carried away, and rather than just let it build up, I decided to get it out, so I hope no one was offended by it at all. I don't want it to manifest into something larger. I don't want it to feed my symptoms. I just want to get it out, and I just want to thank all of you who commented, and just all of you in general that have been really, really supportive. I want to say thank you to Rich. I haven't heard from you in a while. I did get your email, and it was really, really nice to hear everything that's going on with you. I know that it's not easy, especially now that you're starting to work part-time, but if it's what you want to do, and you just gotta keep pushing at it. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm really pushing so that I can at least work part-time one day, but I appreciate your support, Rich. I appreciate that you gave me a shout out on Twitter, and I got a bunch of new followers that day too. I was like, what's going on? But don't worry. I mean, it was just one of those days, and I just had to get it out. I mean, in comparison to where I was, the first 7 months of this, beginning of January of 2011 all the way up till August of 2011, comparing that time till now, I am doing so much better. I'm still not able to see people, but to at least be able to do things in my home is such a huge step for me. And the more research I do, the more things that I've incorporated into my new health routine, the more I'm able to do at home now, and the payback days and the days of recovery aren't as long. I mean, there were times when it was months, literally, and then, I started something new, and then it would only be 3 weeks of downtime, and now, 2 to 4 days, sometimes 1 day recovery, depending on what I'm doing. I'm still pushing a lot, but if you look at now and then, a lot has gotten more manageable. That has to do with all of you out there with me that are vlogging about it on YouTube and just wherever, on bloggers. Those of you that are out there doing that and putting the information you've learned, you are the reason why I'm doing so good right now. Dayna, you being one of them, you've been such a supportive friend and just a voice for ME, and I've learned so much from you. A couple of the things I'm still looking into that you've showed are the B12 shots and that book that you've shown a few times, but you told me about the depot shot, and I did try it. Not having a period has really, really helped me so much. Unfortunately, after doing some research, I found out that the depot shot can cause bone problems. Now, in normal people, they can just, take a lot of calcium, magnesium, and keep an eye on it, but I unfortunately can't. It's too risky for me. I have something called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm going to read the definition to you guys. It's, I I really hope I'm in the camera because I can't see myself recording. Alright. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is abbreviated to EDS, is a heterogeneous group of heritable connective tissue disorders characterized by articular hypermobility, skin extensibility, and tissue fragility. So, I have a defect in my connective tissue. This is the tissue that provides support to body parts such as your skin, your muscles, ligaments, organs, and so there are different types, variations of it. There's 6 categorized types, and then there's variations of those types. So I'm going to be getting genetic testing at some point to figure out exactly which one I have. There's ones I know I'm not based on different symptoms and stuff, but some kind of like cross over into others, and so I'm going to be getting genetic testing for that to figure out which one it is. And that's something I've had my whole life. I've had my shoulders pop out, my legs pop out. I've had so many casts on my ankles, constant joint pain. I have really, really thin skin. It bruises easily, stretches easily, just, yeah, so that's that. So I had to stop the depot shot because it just wasn't worth the risk, but I still didn't want to have a period because of the fact of how much it's helped. So I am now on Ortho Evra, and this is the patch, and usually people change it every week, but then keep 1 week off a month to allow for a period, but I don't do that, and I haven't been on it long, so I think transitioning between the depot and the Ortho Evra is why I've been having breakthrough bleeding, and so lately it's been a lot more of a struggle, but it's still not as bad as it was. Just some cramping, fatigue, extra pushing, yeah, so I mean, it could be worse, and eventually, hopefully, it'll level itself out. But I wanted to talk about the vitamins that have been really helping, and especially the one that Dayna recommended, I think has contributed to a huge percentage of my doing so much better. My throat's getting dry. Hopefully you can see this in the camera. Bio35, for those of you not on it, just like Dayna says, get it, try it, especially if you're having trouble finding anything that's helping at all. I mean, it may not be a miracle, but compared to how I was doing, it has been somewhat of a miracle, and it's helped so much, and I bet if I remember to take it 3 times a day, it would help a lot more. Usually I get one, at least one, I always get one in, but I'm trying to really like push to get the 3 in, because I think it would help me a lot more. Okay, I'm also taking the Smart Q10 CoQ10. This is the highest potency of Co-enzyme Q10 that you can get, and for those of you that don't absorb vitamins and stuff very well, then I recommend it. It is kind of pricey. I got it for a really good price. I will put the website I got it on in the down bar, so you can get it cheaper than anywhere else you're gonna find it, because it is expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it. This is for heart and brain health. So I do have heart issues, and you know, with the cognitive issues from the ME, it's just a good idea. I'm also taking acetyl L-Carnitine. Looks like this. I'm sorry if you guys can't see things. I wish I can see what I was recording. The milligram is 500 milligrams per capsule. I take it at least once a day, but I'm supposed to be taking it twice a day. Some people can take it 3 times, it depends. I'm trying to get the 2 times in a day. I'm also taking a Super B complex. I always take, because we need our B vitamins for energy and all that. I'm trying to remember what the acetyl L-Carnitine is for. I'll post information in the down bar of anything that I don't remember. Also, like, I have like tons of sinus issues and inflammation. It's just constant. I was taking the generic Claritin, which has the loratadine, which is an antihistamine, but it wasn't doing enough. So now I'm taking a different generic. I think it might be generic Allegra, but I don't remember which it is. Or maybe, isn't Zyrtec, is it? I don't know. But the main ingredient is Cetirizine HCI. So it's Cetirizine, whatever that is. It's just the main ingredient, and I still have issues, but it's not as bad as it was before. It's really helped my migraines tons. So that's the majority of what I'm taking. Also, I've been making sure to take my heart medicine twice a day, twice a day, and that's helped my blood pressure and just helped my heart rate in general. So, man, I'm so thirsty now. So another thing I wanted to update you guys on, if any of you have followed my old videos, I had mentioned bladder issues all throughout 2011, and I have been diagnosed with interstitial cystitis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and it makes complete sense. So it feels good to have a name to it, and it's very hard to treat, of course, because nothing with me can ever be easy. So next time I have a flare-up, there's stuff that I can try, and we'll see if anything helps. Also, I have to go on a food elimination diet. That's where you cut out everything and then add certain things in slowly to see if you have any allergic reactions, because certain allergies can trigger flare-ups for interstitial cystitis. Because I don't have a very good memory, I do know that I recently saw one of you post a video about a book that helped you. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I apologize for, you guys understand what am I saying. If you guys know of that book that helps you work out how to do the elimination diet, let me know, because I definitely have to do it. So, also, as far as pain, the background pain has been a lot better, but a lot of the sharper pain is still there. There's nothing that has been able to control that. My neuroma in my feet have been really swollen. I need to go back to a foot doctor. It's been about a year, I think. There's some issues going on with that, and I think it may be because my lower back has been flared up because of the stuff going on in that region, the girl stuff, because it does affect my feet, and so does lack of sleep. So, I'm switching to new primary care, and once I get established, my 2 top priorities are to go see a neurosurgeon about the neurostem implant in my back, and to go see a geneticist. So, I gotta wrap up this video, because I've hit my limit, but I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for being so kind and understanding and amazing, and thanks to all of you that are out there vlogging about your ME, because it's because of you guys that I've gotten where I am today, and I'm so grateful. So thank you, and bye.